Should you buy now or should you wait and buy later? Question I get all the time. And so I just do the math on it. For example, I had a buyer I was talking to a couple of weeks ago, and he's looking at about a $1 million house. He had recently transitioned from a W-2 employee to being self-employed. Well, the problem with being self-employed is you got to have a 2-year history to qualify for a conventional mortgage. But there's another loan that's great, and that is a bank statement loan. A bank statement loan is where the lender is looking at the deposits you put into your account and using that income to qualify you to buy a house. Bank statement loans are great for business owners. They're great for entrepreneurs, self-employed, realtors. And he was like, well, sounds like there's a catch. I was like, oh, there's absolutely a catch. There's always a catch. So in this situation, what it is you're gonna have a higher interest rate and you're gonna have higher closing costs. And I told him that those closing costs would be about $16,000 more, and then he could refinance in a year and get into a conventional mortgage. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I wanna spend $16,000 extra. If you wait a year, you're gonna spend about possibly $60,000 more. And he's like, wait, what? How in the world do you come up with that? Properties in Chattanooga are appreciating around 4.5%. And so let's just take 4%. So this $1 million property is going to cost him more a year from now than it is today. The second number is the market today, sellers are doing a lot of concessions, either lowering the price, negotiating and giving more in repairs, or the biggest one, closing costs. So I said, listen, if you go in right now and you buy a $1 million property and you ask them to pay for all my closing costs, they're probably going to do it. But a year from now, rates are supposed to be coming down. When that happens, you're not going to be the only one trying to buy that house. Is that person going to give you the best price? Or are they going to ask you to submit your best and highest offer? And are they going to give you closing costs? Or are they going to expect you to pay that because you're competing against 1 to 3 other people? So what do you want to do? Do you want to spend $60,000 or spend $16,000? And he was like, oh, now that you put it like that, $16,000 sounds like a deal. Builders, realtors, if you've got buyers that are interested in buying and they make money, but for some reason somebody else is denying them, send them my way. I've got so many loan products that I can use to navigate those situations and explain it to the buyer where even though it is a higher rate, they don't feel like they're being taken advantage of, and they know they really are being smart and wise with their money. Because the simple question on the bank statement is, would you rather pay 0.5% more in interest rate for a short period of time, or would you rather declare more income and pay the government, what, 30, 35% of that in taxes? So what's worse, 0.5% or 35%? And then they get it and they're like, oh, I'm good. And they feel better about that higher rate.